Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day, everyone. My name is Dr. Muhammad Faiz Muhammad Shahimin, the representative of my team, and I'm excited to introduce the HBBU Nature Lab. This initiative is about turning Hutan Bukit Berempat, Universiti Malaysia Perlis, UniMAP, into a living biodiversity laboratory, a place where science, conservation, and student empowerment meet. Alright, a little bit of an introduction of myself. I am a biotechnology graduate from Rochester Institute of Technology, United States of America, and I pursued my PhD in land reclamation and remediation, focusing on anaerobic biodegradation research at University of Alberta in Canada. I'm currently a senior lecturer at Faculty of Chemical Engineering and Technology at UniMAP, and also a research fellow at Center of Excellence Water Research and Environmental Sustainability Growth, WAREC. My research areas include environmental biotechnology, anaerobic microbiology, soil and environmental analytical chemistry, and also biogas production. But I'm also interested and have involved myself in other research fields as well, including phytochemical extractions, genetic manipulation via CRISPR-Cas9 system, and most recently in biodiversity in local reserve forest in Perlis, and also Hutan Bukit Berempat UniMAP HBBU. Hutan Bukit Berempat UniMAP, or HBBU, is a forest reserve located within the UniMAP campus area in the main campus, PAO. Although it is relatively small, this forest hill holds a wealth of biodiversity and is an important green lung for this university. Yet, much of its flora and fauna has never been systematically studied or documented. HBBU is located north of UniMAP's Chancellery building, and the forest type at Bukit Berempat UniMAP is a lowland dipterocarp forest with elevation of about 300 meter maximum. Which is a type of tropical rainforest that hosts large timbers trees such as Philippine mahogany or meranti, Compassia excelsa or tualang, and also camphor tree, or we call kapul, pokok kapul. The estimated area of this forest is about 149.6 hectares, and the status of the hill complex is still not yet gazetted by the university. The formation here is a limestone rock from the Kubang Pasuk formation, and it is estimated to be around 272 to 419 million years old, which is in the era of Devonian, Carboniferous, and all the Permian eras. And a more detailed study needs to be conducted at Bukit Berempat UniMAP to determine the actual age and the geological structure of the hill. So why HBBU Nature Lab? So Malaysia is a global biodiversity hotspot, but small forests like HBBU often get overlooked. We don't have yet baseline faunal data for this reserve, meaning species such as the law gibbons, bats, and even rare insects may be present but remain undocumented. At the same time, students lack opportunities to engage directly with biodiversity research here. So without this knowledge, conservation is nearly impossible, and the nature lab that we propose here addresses all of these gaps. So what have we discovered so far? Through preliminary walks and observation, we have begun to record interesting species, from common birds to signs of primates and nocturnal mammals. Recently, we discovered an endangered species of gibbons at HBBU called the white-hand gibbons. And these early findings confirm that HBBU is home to rich fauna and also flora, and it motivates us to establish a structured lab for continuous study so that we can give a more informed policy and action for conservation and preservation of HBBU and its and the living things that are living in HBBU. So the innovation here lies in creating a hut-like open laboratory at HBBU for observation and documentation of fauna. The Nature Lab transformed the forest into a living classroom. It is novel because it will be the first campus-based biodiversity lab in Malaysia focused on fauna. It uses cost-effective, non-invasive methods like camera traps and acoustic monitoring. It integrates academic research, student citizen science, and community awareness into one ecosystem. And it can be the very first step towards having UniMAP's own faunal inventory, conservation guidelines, and founding of a new student club. Our objectives are fivefold. First is to establish a comprehensive faunal inventory for HBBU. Second, to detect and monitor endangered or indicated species, such as the white-hand gibbon. Third, to translate these findings into actionable conservation guidelines in collaboration with state agencies like Police Forestry Department, which we have MOU already, Police Department of Wildlife and National Parks or Perhilitan, and other agencies or NGOs. Fourth, to engage students and local communities through Biodiversity Club. And also the fifth is an outreach program where we can create an educational platform for UniMAP, nearby schools and also local communities. The impact of this study is multidimensional. Scientifically, we will produce the first faunal database for HBBU. Environmentally, the findings will guide evidence-based actions to protect vulnerable species. Educationally, students will gain hands-on biodiversity survey skills and conservation leadership. Socially, we aim to build a culture of biodiversity guardianship at UniMAP and beyond. And importantly, this model can be replicated in other campuses or urban forests or in other governmental agencies or either private agencies. Not to forget, this proposed laboratory is also aligned with at least 4 United Nations Sustainability Development Growth, including SDG 3, Good Health and Well-being, SDG 4, Quality Education, SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, and last but not least, SDG 15, Life on Land. To achieve this, our implementation will take place in phases. Phase 1 is setup of the Nature Lab hut and acquisition of equipments. Phase 2, conducting systematic surveys over a 1-year cycle. Phase 3, sharing findings through exhibitions and community events. And finally, Phase 4, ensuring sustainability by embedding the Nature Lab within a student-led biodiversity club. At the end of the project, we expect to deliver a faunal inventory database, conservation guidelines for UniMAP management, interactive exhibitions for awareness, scientific publications, and the establishment of the Biodiversity Club to carry this initiative forward. And last but not least, a potential ecotourism camping site on campus for biodiversity protection and conservation awareness programs. In short, the HBBU Nature Lab is about turning a campus forest into a living classroom, protecting wildlife while training the next generations of biodiversity guardians. With that, I thank you very much.